Well, it's being called candy for design addicts. House.com is a website with tons of design inspiration, and once you get started looking at it, it's really hard to stop. I sat there for probably about 2 hours one night and just played with it. So today we're getting some helpful information about adding a fountain to our landscape with Sheila Schmitz. She is the editor of House.com. Sheila, welcome to Sonoran Living. So excited we could make this happen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so we've got some pictures up. Obviously, we live here in the desert, and a fountain is a great relief. So tell me about the first photo that we're looking at.
The first image, well, this image that I just love these bubble fountains. One of the things that I think is really great about these bubble fountains is how they help to conserve the water that is so precious to us now, especially in the desert. So this shows how the size and shape of a fountain can really help with that. These fountains just really rely on a reservoir that's under the ground. The water just is pumped up into the urn, and it just trickles down the edge of the urn and goes right back into the reservoir, so it can just keep recycling and use that same water over and over again.
All right, especially here in the desert, we definitely don't want to waste water. So as we're going to move on to our second picture here, are there fountains designed, I mean, I'm sure there's fountains designed to save water. This one is a great, big, huge rectangle, a beautiful yellow.
That's right, and it just kind of shows the range of designs that you can use. Having a fountain, this one would be excellent in a contemporary home or a modern landscape design. It's basically a wire mesh that's been filled with landscape glass. And that spout would send a nice little trickle sound of water into this fountain. So when you're looking for a fountain to fit your yard, look for something that fits the style that you already have or the style that you love, whether it's a minimal fountain for a modern landscape or maybe a more formal fountain for a more traditional home and garden.
Right. I mean, my home's not really contemporary, so obviously a big yellow modern-looking fountain would not be my style.
No. You'd want something more. What kind of fountain, what kind of design is your home?
Well, as we look at our next picture, you know, I'm just a real rustic. I like things that look like you just sort of stumbled upon it and it was there to begin with. Let's see, I'm trying to get a good look at this one. Can you see this one from where you are? This looks sort of contemporary.
The one with the outdoor dining room?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. That would be a contemporary fountain design, and that shows you, I think, one of the most important things when you're deciding about what kind of fountain to use for your yard is think about what do you want it to do for you and what can it join in your yard to create a little scene for your yard. I really love the idea of combining a fountain with something else that you love in your landscape, whether it's an outdoor dining area, maybe a poolscape, a bend in the path, or a destination point at the end of a walkway. So this one would be a wonderful companion to an outdoor meal with friends outside.
Yeah, you know, and I think a lot of people just like the sound of the fountain, even from inside the house, you know, something that you can hear outside with an open window.
Exactly.
I think that is so relaxing.
It's exactly right. And some people, even if maybe their home backs up on a noisy street, have used the sound of water to mask traffic noise. And I'm glad you brought up enjoying the fountain from inside the house as well, because a window is a wonderful frame on the landscape. And I really love the idea of placing a fountain so that you can enjoy it inside or out, no matter where you are.
So it's really, as we look at our last photo here, is the last thing that you really need as far as cost, is it just a pump and they come in all shapes and sizes?
It's really true. You can do, like you say you like the rustic look, and you can really create your own fountain with a DIY kit for less than $100. All you need is a reservoir in the ground, a pump, and something that the water cascades down. It can just be even stones that you pile up and it's fed through that pump and just trickles down the stones. Or you can buy an off-the-shelf tiered fountain or wall fountain for just a couple $100. Or if you really want to go over the top, there are plenty of designers and installers who will help you design the fountain of your dreams.
Well, thank you so much. It sounds like the sky is the limit, but I like what you said. It can start as cheap as $100. And if you need inspiration, definitely the place to go. But plan some time because you're going to get hooked on it, is House.com. Thank you so much.
That's right.
We look forward to many more design secrets from you guys.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, Steph, did you pick your fountain?
I picked my fountain years ago. I just haven't gotten it yet. All right.